Hi! Today we have a Citroen C5 with a 2-liter HDI engine. I'm going to show you how to remove the starter and how to repair it. The vehicle is not starting, the fault is with the starter. So first I'm going to start by removing the air filter housing. I'm going to disconnect this hose that goes to the air filter, but I have to pull up this plastic because on this side this pipe is going upwards, and also the air filter housing is moving upwards. I have to disconnect also this hose from the intercooler. I'm going to loosen the metal clamp, remove the hose, and I'm going to open this metal clamp, disconnect the air meter. Now I have access to the bolts for the starter. We have 3 bolts with 8mm hex wrench. Also I'm going to disconnect one battery terminal, so I can disconnect the electricity, because I don't want to make a short circuit when I have to remove wait, just going to pull plastic cover on top of the engine. I have to open this nut with 13mm wrench and this nut with 8mm wrench. We have removed the 3 bolts. Next I'm going to disconnect the oil level sensor. Now this pin should be pulled like this, and then you can remove the connector. And now I can remove the starter. Next I'm going to disassemble it and see what's the problem with the starter. I'm going to open this nut with 13mm wrench, and I'm going to open these 2 bolts with 8mm wrench to check the condition of the brushes. I have disassembled the starter, and the rotor has been removed very easily, and as we can notice, the brushes are stuck, they don't move, and that's why the starter wasn't working. I'm going to replace them with new brushes or new brush holder, and after that the starter will work again. I have disassembled the rotor, the brushes and everything. I have cleaned the rust from the brushes, so now they are working perfectly. Also I have cleaned the slip ring of the rotor. Now it's shiny, so I'm guessing that probably from the condensation or somehow water has entered into the starter, and that's why it rusted and stopped to work. The brushes are very easy to install. You just fit them, fit the rotor, and after that you can install the metal springs just by pushing like this, and you have to twist them a little, and they can fit. So now I'm going to put back everything together, and I'm going to check if the starter is working. One more thing, when you reassemble the brush holder, you can notice that this pin here should enter into the rubber seal of the wire here. Otherwise you cannot fit the top hatch of the starter. I have tightened these 2 bolts with 8mm wrench, connected the wiring on the electromagnetic switch with 13mm wrench. Now there is a metal shim that goes here, and also there is a security pin. I just have to push it with a screwdriver. And I can install the plastic cover. Plastic cover just goes on top. So now I can try the starter on the battery. I'm going to connect it with jumper cables and see if the starter is working. I have installed the starter, tightened one nut with 13mm wrench, one with 8mm wrench, connected the oil level sensor, tightened these 3 bolts with 8mm hex wrench. Now I can return the air filter housing, connect the air meter, connect the hoses, and I can try to start the engine. I have installed everything like it was before. Now I'm going to connect the battery terminal, and now I can start the engine. Now the engine is starting. I'm going to try again. This means that I am finished. If you like to see more videos, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and thank you for watching.